Audiobook Academy Biography presents Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is a retired NBA basketball player who earned the Most Valuable Player award 5 times while leading the Chicago Bulls to 6 championships. Former professional basketball player, Olympic athlete, businessperson and actor Michael Jordan. From the mid-1980s through the late 1990s, he was widely regarded as one of the top players in the history of the sport. The Chicago Bulls won 6 NBA titles under Jordan's leadership and he was named the league's MVP 5 times. Michael Jordan became the most decorated player in NBA history after winning 5 MVP awards during the regular season and 3 more during the All-Star break. Early years. Michael Jeffrey Jordan was born on February 17, 1963, in Brooklyn, New York, the son of Michael and Patricia Jordan. Jordan was up in Wilmington, North Carolina, where he was exposed to a lot of sports from a young age. For him, winning was a goal in all of his game. Jordan was raised in a stable home environment. Dolores's mother, worked as a bank teller and has subsequently written numerous books. James, his father, was a GE maintenance worker who eventually rose to the position of manager. Larry, Dolores, Roslyn, and James Jr. were Jordan's other 3 siblings. A basketball court was erected in their backyard by Jordan's father, James, who introduced him to baseball. As he drove from Charlotte to Wilmington, North Carolina, in the summer of 1993, 2 teens opened fire on his automobile and fatally shot him. He had been gone for 11 days until his body was located in a swamp in McCall, South Carolina. Following a trial, the teenagers were found guilty of the murders and sentenced to life in prison for the crime. College. The University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill welcomed Jordan in 1981 and he quickly established himself as an integral player of the team. In 1982, UNC won the NCAA Division I championship thanks to Jordan's last-second basket against Georgetown. In 1983 and 1984, he was named the NCAA's College Player of the Year. During his junior year in high school, Jordan decided to leave college and join the NBA in 1984. After graduating from college in 1985, Jordan proceeded to play professional basketball while completing his bachelor's degree. Professional career. The Chicago Bulls. The Chicago Bulls selected Michael Jordan in the first round of the 1984 NBA draft. His selection by the Portland Trail Blazers came after Hakeem Olajuwon, the first overall pick by the Houston Rockets, and after Sam Bowie, the second overall pick by the same team. Jordan quickly established himself as one of the best players in the NBA. That season, he averaged 28.2 points per game and helped the team advance to the playoffs. Jordan got the NBA Rookie of the Year award and was picked to play in the All-Star game as a result of his hard work and dedication. Even though he missed most of his second season due to an injury, he made significant strides on the court in 1986-87. After Wilt Chamberlain, he was the first player to reach the 3,001-point plateau in a season. It wasn't long before Jordan was an integral element of the Chicago Bulls' rise to prominence in the late 1980s. In 1990, the Bulls advanced to the Eastern Conference Finals, where they faced the Los Angeles Lakers in the NBA championship game. Jordan was well known at the time for his athleticism and leadership ability. The Chicago Bulls defeated the Portland Trail Blazers in the 1992 NBA Finals to capture their second title. The next year, the squad won their 3rd championship in a row, cementing their status as basketball's most dominant team. In March 1995, after a brief foray into the world of professional baseball, Michael Jordan returned to the court for the Chicago Bulls. When the Bulls won 72 regular season games the next year, he averaged 30.4 points per game, leading the team to the NBA title over the Seattle Supersonics. The Chicago Bulls won 69 games in 1996-97, a season that culminated in a Game 6 NBA Finals victory over the Utah Jazz. Both teams met for the final again in 1998, with Jordan making the game-winning shot in Game 6 to capture his 6th NBA championship. Washington Wizards. In 2000, Jordan joined the Washington Wizards as a co-owner and head of basketball operations after his second retirement from basketball in 1999. During the fall of 2001, Jordan stepped down from these positions to return to the court. He spent 2 seasons with the Wizards before retiring in 2003. Olympics. As a member of the U.S. Olympic basketball team in 1984, Jordan made his first appearance at the Olympic Games. During the Los Angeles Olympic Games, the team won gold. At the 1992 Olympic Games in Barcelona, Spain, Jordan helped the United States win the gold medal. Retirement. Jordan has retired from basketball 3 times in the 19 years since he began his professional career. He had a 3-year hiatus before finally hanging up his cleats for good in 2003, having previously retired in 1993, 1998, and 2003. Baseball. After the 1992-93 basketball season ended, Jordan announced his retirement from basketball to seek a career in baseball, a decision that startled many. Jordan was an outfielder for the Birmingham Barons of the minor leagues in 1994. Jordan's father, who always wished for him to play baseball, was assassinated not long before this decision was made. As a high school senior in 1981 he had his last game of baseball. You can count on Jordan to prove you wrong when you say you can't. Jordan had a dreadful record in baseball throughout his brief playing career, which many fans saw as a whim. A batting average of 202.25. People who worked with him at the time, however, all agreed that he was a hard worker with promise. He had everything he needed. Aptitude and perseverance. He was always attentive of his teammates and considerate of what we were doing. Of course, he had much to learn, but according to Terry Francona, the former Barons manager, I believe he would have made it if he had had another 1,000 chances. However, there's something else about that season that people miss. He also picked up a few other things along the way. It's my sincere belief that his love of competition and his sense of self-worth were reignited. It was our efforts that got him back into the game. Played in Arizona Fall League with Scottsdale Scorpions following Barons season. On his comeback to the NBA in March 1995, with a 2-word press statement that read, I'm back, I'm back. Business and acting. In addition to his basketball career, Jordan has had a successful business and commercial career. Jordan's net worth was estimated by Forbes to be over $1 billion in 2018 due to his lucrative Nike contract and ownership of the Charlotte Hornets. Nike and Jordan are rivals in the sports world. As a member of the Nike Incorporated Board of Directors, Jordan has been involved with the company since 1984. In 1985, Nike introduced the Air Jordan basketball shoe. Nike's initial contract with Jordan included a substantial royalty payment of 25%. The Air Jordan rapidly became a bestseller for the sportswear company, and more than 30 years later, it remains so. Nike and Jordan benefit financially from their partnership, with Nike claiming Air Jordan sales of $2.9 billion in 2018. Deals with additional endorsements. Many additional brands, like Hanes, Upper Deck and Gatorade have secured sponsorship deals with Jordan throughout the years. Space Jam. The 1996 film Space Jam, in which Jordan starred, was a critical and commercial success. Jordan appeared alongside cartoon icons Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck in a film that featured both real action and animation elements. Charlotte Hornets. It was reported that in 2006 Michael Jordan purchased stock in the Charlotte Hornets, then known as the Bobcats. He then became a director of basketball operations for the organization. As a result, he became majority owner and chairman of the Charlotte Hornets in 2010. Jordan's focus appeared to be on improving the team's poor record. In November 2012, he told ESPN that he was a fan. Getting out of this profession isn't in the cards for me anytime soon. I'm motivated by a desire to succeed. You can always count on me to come up with an inventive solution to every problem that presents itself. Despite the Hornets' lackluster on-court performance, the organization has expanded from a 2006 worth of $175 million to a 2018 estimate of $1.05 billion. Steakhouse. When Michael Jordan opened his first restaurant, Michael Jordan's The Steakhouse, New York City, in 1998, he became the first NBA player to operate a restaurant. Before it closed at the end of 2018, this traditional steakhouse in Grand Central Terminal, which sat 150 people at tables and 60 at the bar and took up 7,000 square feet, was designed to match Jordan's interests and flair. Jordan has also opened eateries in Chicago, Uncasville, Connecticut's Mohegan Sun Casino, and Ridgefield, Washington's Ilani Casino Resort. Golf charity. The Michael Jordan Celebrity Invitational, which Jordan hosted from 2001 to 2014, raised money for a variety of charities, including Make-A-Wish, Cats Care, the James R. Jordan Foundation, Keep Memory Alive, and Opportunity Village. Jordan hosted the tournament every year. Celebrities including Wayne Gretzky, Michael Phelps, Chevy Chase, Samuel L. Jackson, and Mark Wahlberg took part in the 4-day event and celebration. Awards. For the first time, Jordan was named the NBA's Most Valuable Player in 1988, and he would go on to win the honor 4 more times. Basketball legend Michael Jordan was inducted into the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame in April 2009. Jordan claimed that attending the induction ceremony means your basketball career is absolutely ended because he was there. President Obama awarded Jordan the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2016. Stats. Vertical leap. 48 inches. Per game averages. Min. 38.3. FG percent. 0.497. 3P percent. 0.327. FD percent. 0.835. Reb. OFF. 1.56. Reb. DEF. 4.67. Reb. DOT. 6.22. AST. 5.25. STL. 2.35. Blocks. 0.83. 2.73. PF. 2.60. PTS. 30.12. Family. Juanita Vinoy was Jordan's wife at the time. Jeffrey, Marcus, and Jasmine were all born to the couple throughout their marriage. They divorced in December 2006, after 17 years of marriage. Yvette Prieto, a 35-year-old Cuban-American model from Palm Beach, Florida, was Jordan's bride on April 27, 2013. A number of celebrities, including Tiger Woods, Spike Lee, and Patrick Ewing, are said to have attended the wedding. In February of that year, the couple became parents to twin daughters, Victoria and Isabel. Jeffrey and Marcus, Jordan and Juanita's two sons, both played collegiate basketball and aspired to play in the NBA. In 2007, Jeffrey joined the University of Illinois basketball squad. To assist him cope with performing in the spotlight, Jordan and Juanita, his ex-wife, were always there for their son. "We've been trying to teach Jeff that he needs to set his own expectations. As a human being, you can never live up to other people's expectations of who you are." During an appearance on The Today Show, Jordan made the following statement. Between 2007 and 2010, Jeffrey played 3 seasons of college football for the University of Illinois. Afterwards, he played 1 season for the University of South Florida from 2011 to 2012. Afterwards, Nike put him through a management training program. Over 3 seasons from 2009 to 2012, his younger brother Marcus was a member of the UCF Knights basketball team. In Florida, he opened a basketball shoe and apparel store that he now owns and operates today. They aspire to be just like their father. Doesn't every adolescent male want that? However, they both came to the conclusion that they would not be attending the NBA. Juanita, back in 2013, chimed in. The Last Dance. It became imperative for basketball fans to see ESPN's 10-part documentary about Michael Jordan's 1997-98 Chicago Bulls team after the outbreak of the coronavirus pandemic forced them to postpone their viewing plans for The Last Dance, which will air in the spring of 2020. The Last Dance also featured interviews with Jordan's teammates and opponents, as well as vintage footage of the Bulls star and interviews with the team's front office. Thank you for listening in Audiobook Academy. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button for more content like this. See you in next video.